Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial class, I'm going to be taking us on how to measure out a basic body for the blouse, a top. Very simple blouse. uh, I just want us to, I'm just dropping this tutorial for the benefit of those who don't know how to measure out this basic body for a blouse. I just want to use this opportunity. I'm making dresses for my children, so let me use opportunity to begin to teach us little basic things that we don't know for the beginners. So today I'm going to be making a blouse. So I'm just want to use this paper to draft out the pattern on how to measure out a simple blouse. So the first thing, like we all know, we'll measure out the starting line. You can see I have my starting line there. Then on the starting line, you insert your shoulder measurement. Insert your shoulder measurement. So the shoulder measurement that I have here is 9 centimeter. Is 8.5, but I just added 0.5 centimeter for sewing allowance and ease allowance. From there, you cut out your neck line. I'm using 2 centimeter. Okay, let me just use 2.5 centimeter. 2.5 centimeter. Then I'll be using 2 centimeter downwards. Okay, so what you do, you join the lines together. You can use your free hand to do that, to do the curve. If you don't have this instrument, from there you come back to the neckline. You take 1 centimeter downwards, like you can see, and you join it to the neckline. You come to the shoulder line, take 1 centimeter downwards, take it to the and join it to the neckline to give us a slant. You know that our shoulder is not straight. So from this slanting area of the shoulder, you measure out your armhole. So the armhole we are using is 9 centimeter. Then you join them together. Then you just roll this one straight like that. From this point now, from this armhole, you take the middle point of this armhole, which is 4.5 centimeter. That is the middle. You, from this 4.5 centimeter that we are measuring, you mark out 0.5 that way. Then you mark, first of all, mark out this 0.5 armhole. Then you come over here again and mark out You make sure that the thing blends with the just so this one is going to be for the front panel of the blouse, while this will be at the back. So when you are cutting out, you first of all cut out this pattern. Then when you are cutting out the front panel of the blouse, you cut out that pattern. Okay, so having done that, we now come to the chest area. So the circumference we are using for we come to the chest area. We insert the chest circumference on this same line, and the chest circumference is 8 centimeter. We're going to just rule it there. We include it to the so I'll take it again. Chest circumference 8 centimeter, 1 centimeter for ease allowance, another 1 centimeter for that. Okay, make it 10 centimeter, 8 centimeter for chest allowance, sewing allowance we put it at 9 centimeter, 10 centimeter is the dart allowance. Okay, so you can see that here. Okay, now you come down to the waist area. Shoulder to waist is 17, as you can see. I've already marked it there, 17. Then you rule a straight line. Then shoulder to the hip area is 23, so you also rule a straight line. Let me just leave it at that. So this length, this will be the length of the blouse. Okay, so now what are we going to do now is to begin to insert all the, let me just roll it so that inserting anything. Mind you, this is just a drafting on how to draft a body pattern of a blouse. Okay, now you come down and insert the circumference and the hip circumference. So the waist circumference we are using is 7.5. We have 7.5. Then we are going to insert the ease allowance and the dart. And the dart allowance. So it's going to be here. We have the ease sewing allowance. We have the dart allowance. So we join them. Hip is 8.5. Hip is 8.5. Mind you, to get your hip circumference and the waist circumference for beginners, when you take the measurement of your hip circumference, divide by 4, and your waist circumference divided by 4. The only thing that you divide by 2 is the shoulder length, the measurement of the shoulder. Every other thing divided by 4. Now the hip circumference divided by 4, we have 8 centimeter. Then we are going to take the dart, and also we are going to take this the 1 centimeter for the ease allowance. Okay, so you just join. So that is it. So that is it. Let me go through it again for beginners. Before you draft your body pattern for a blouse, first of all, draw out your starting line. On the point of your starting line, you insert your shoulder measurement. Later, on the same line of the shoulder measurement, you insert your neck measurement, the depth and the width of the neck, which I took 2.5 centimeter, and the depth of the neck 2 centimeter, and you join it together. Then you come back to the point of the shoulder length. You take 1 centimeter downwards. This is 1 centimeter downwards, and you join it to the shoulder, join it to the neck line. This one will not be your shoulder line. This one, no, is no longer working. This one will not be the original shoulder line. Then from there, you take your armhole, which I took 9 centimeter. Then later you take the middle of the line of the armhole, which is 4.5 centimeter. From that point, you take 0.5 to measure out the armhole. So you first of all measure out this one, which is for the back panel, and the other one for the 0.5 for the front panel. Underneath your armhole, you measure out your chest circumference or under bust circumference. This one is a child. Chest circumference 32 centimeter divided by 4. We have 8. We have 8 here. Then for that we measure 9. For ease allowance, we now measure 10, which you are seeing there. Then you now come down. You take your shoulder to waist. Shoulder to waist is 17. You measure it. On that line, you draw out a straight line where you are going to insert your waist circumference. The waist circumference that we are using, the one divided by 4, we have 7 centimeter plus that, and plus is allowance, we have 9.5 centimeter. We marked it there. We came down. Before again, you measure shoulder to hip. You take it down on the line of the hip line. You insert your hip circumference. You measure out your dart and your ease allowance. You now join everything together. So that is just it. This is the basic way to mark out the body circumference, the body pattern, the body pattern of a blouse. So if there's anything that you don't understand, you can just leave it in the comment box, then I will explain better. So at this junction, I will come to the close of the tutorial. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be cutting out the pattern. After cutting out the pattern, I will begin to draft it on the fabric I'm going to be using for today. Then I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Please, if you are new to my channel, don't hesitate to subscribe and share with your families and friends. Hit the notification button to be updated in every video I'm going to be dropping. Thank you. Bye for now. Like I told you, you are not going to cut out this place. You're cutting out this one because you are cutting out the the, the back panel first. Okay. We don't cut out this one until we cut the back panel of the dress, of the blouse. As you can see, so that is it.